the stitching on the sides on my design detail is off just a little bit, like it's crooked. Now, dashboards are like my favorite things to work on. Sticker sheets coming soon. I feel like when we start thinking about fall decor, like this is when I truly come alive. Let me show you the decor closet. Hey guys, Charlani here. Thanks so much for tuning in. Today we have some business stuff to do. We have things to do around the house. It is almost fall and I'm kind of getting the itch now to maybe decorate just a little bit, just a little teeny tiny bit. But I've got a packed day of things that I really need to get done and finalize. So we're gonna start with, I'm going to pack up a couple of orders and then I've got to get to the post office, and then we'll come back and I will show you the mess. Actually, the mess that always happens when it is product launch time, because when I'm trying to create new products or I'm testing things out or even just trying to find different kinds of paper to use for our products, it's a mess. Like I have stuff everywhere. And then on top of that, when I get into like creation mode, I don't care about anything else. Nothing else is a priority. So I just kind of move things or set things wherever there's space to set them and they won't fall over, which makes a big mess for when I come out of that creating hole. But I love it. I love it so much. And a little bit of a sneak peek into our fall line and our fall designs. I'm so excited about them. But anyhow, I have a lot to kind of finalize and get done today. It's gonna be a good, productive day. My packing station is usually over there, but I think what I'll do is just pull what I need and then pack everything here, because there's a lot less to clean up here than there is over there. We finally got our shipment in for our Bellini binders. And what happened was exactly why I didn't want to do pre-orders for these. So we have our regular tropical bloom, like that's kind of the foundation of Live Happy Label, is our tropical vibe, our botanical vibe, if you will. But I know that there are some of you who would prefer a less printed vegan leather. So we got the creamy white, and it's the same interior, like it looks the same. The design of the binders, they're exactly the same as the tropical bloom. Now, when we received this, I have received this order, we'll just say more than once. And they are damaged in small little ways. And some things maybe, so for example, just the stitching is off just a little bit on these details here, or they have some denting issues because they were kind of, you can see it right here, like they were smushed, but you can only see it in certain lights. But here's the thing, I want quality when it comes to the products that I send out. Like this one, like, can you see that little dent right there? All of the buttons, because of the way that they were shipped, all of the buttons, these buttons right here, which by the way, I just love them. I think they're so pretty. But that there's a little knob on the very top of it and it ruined all the backs of the binder. So they're very small imperfections, but they're still imperfections nonetheless. Some of the stitching, I'm assuming this is probably hard to see, but some of the stitching on the sides on my design detail is off just a little bit, like it's crooked. I'm like, that is not a 100% perfect binder. So anyways, if I were to have sent these back to the manufacturer, they would have just destroyed them. And I have quite a bit. But they're trickling out of here, which makes me so happy. It's the creamy ones and the blacks. These are the Bellinis, and they're on the website now under Oopsie binders. They're the Oopsie Bellini binders. I don't know if we're gonna get those back. I had so many issues with the shipping. If I decide to bring those back, we're gonna have to go with a different manufacturer. So anyhow, that's a whole other thing, but they're trickling out of here, which makes me happy. And what else makes me kind of happy about it and not so mad at the fact that that had happened is that some of you are able to get into the larger binder because it's the same size as the Tropical Bloom binders, but you're able to get into them at such a discounted price, and it's a larger binder than like the budget binders that we have on the site. So anyways, a win-win. I think we can save those from the landfill and you guys can get into them and get into them for a less expensive price. And you can also use them for your extras, like the extra inserts and whatnot. You can use it for that too. So, okay, let's get to packing these orders. When our frosted dividers come from our manufacturer, you can see that the holes are not punched through. So I just go in, I make them a little bit bigger and I punch them through. And then I also do quality checks like this one right here. This one has a little bit of a ding. It'll go into the imperfection pile and I'll just switch it out with one that is perfect. This is the Foundations Planning Essentials bundle. You can order the inserts individually, but you save a little bit of money and you get, basically this is like a planner in a pack. It comes with the monthly calendar, a weekly planner. This one is the time blocking and a daily to-do list and then notes. So lots of things, all the things you need to get started for sure. I made a bunch of these stickers here. I was trying to test out the new fine point blade on my Cricut. So I'm just gonna, I'll just give these out as I have them while supplies last, if you will. And I'll be honest, it took me a long time to figure it out. And I think I wasted a whole lot of sticker paper, but it's all right. It is what it is. We are home now, but I think what we're gonna do is I'm actually gonna make some oatmeal for Rob and I, and then we're going to tackle some of the areas within the house that definitely need some cleaning up. Needing to do this, do all of that, and then I want to clear off the dining room table as well, because over here, this is a disaster. But I do have some of the tropical bloom planners that we're restocking. Those are here. So I need to just kind of get things organized. But for the most part, really, truly, I just want to clear off this table. And look at this is the SketchUp that I made and sent to our manufacturer for all of our binders here. And like I said, it's the same design in the tropical bloom binders, but also the same design that was in the Bellinis. But look at it was amazing, to be honest with you, to see something that you just created on paper like this and have it be brought to life. Like, oh, just amazing. I've got oatmeal, I've got my Kindle. So I just finished Quicksilver, which was really, really good. And I'm just now gonna start Belladonna. That was another one that was recommended to me. So I'm gonna start that. Well, I've already started it, but I'm only like the first chapter in, and I'm kind of thinking it's a little bit dark. But I don't know, I'm gonna flip through, see if that's really what I want to read next, or if maybe I just want to do like a happy romance, like a Nora Roberts type book. So that's what I'm gonna do while I eat my breakfast, and then we will start picking up the areas in this house that definitely need picking up. This is good enough for now. These are the fall dashboards. I'm still working on them, tweaking them up. Like, I know all of my verbiage here, all of this wording needs to be moved up just ever so slightly. But these are, oh, I just love the way they've come out. Like, oh, it just makes my heart so flippin' happy because they look amazing. Anyhow, this is what I have to work on later today. And then here are all of just the ones that I've kind of switched up, changed around, changed the backing on some of them. This one I've decided that I don't want to make this a fall dashboard. I actually just want it to go into the shop as a regular dashboard because it is so pretty. So obviously I'm gonna have to fix, or not fix, but change up the verbiage on here. But anyhow, dashboards are like my favorite things to work on. So now I gotta come over here and deal with all of this. We're good to go here. And then this was another project I was working on. So when I tell you that I have been trying new things and it just literally makes a mess. But I figured it out. So we're gonna have sticker sheets, planner sticker sheets coming soon. I'm still trying to work out some detail, like the different colorings, things like that. I also tried on like a transparent. I didn't love this very much, to be honest, but we're still working on things. We're just kind of like perfecting the situation. Obviously, coloring on that was terrible. I don't like the rounded corners. I definitely prefer them to have the squared off corners. But anyhow, that is another thing that we have been working on over here. And yeah, these will be coming sometime soon, but for now, they're still in the in process pile. I also made a ton of our tab labels, and this feels so good to have finally, like, I have perfected and figured out the tab label situation. So happy about that. We've got to put together some more of our foundation sets, the bundles. I need to get these into all of these tabs right here. You can see that this one has one in there, but that is the only one. The rest of them, we need to add these to it. So I'm actually gonna have to make some more of these because I also have all of these in here that not only need to be hole punched, but they also, we need to add one of these to it. So a little bit of prep that I need to get done here in the next few days. I'm gonna keep my Cricut here because it needs to be connected to my laptop. Usually the Cricut is over here, but I'm finding that I'm not able to, I don't want to stand there and have to use my laptop if I'm printing out a bunch of stuff. So if we're printing and cutting a bunch of labels or sticker sheets, it's just gonna stay here for now because we have a lot of that kind of stuff to do over the next few days. So I'm just gonna leave it. It takes up a lot of space over here, but that's okay. I have enough space for what I need to do. So it's gonna be here, and then this area, good enough. Another area and storage situation that I'm gonna need to try and figure out and tackle is all of this. Like, I need to go through all of these insert sheets and see which ones are ones that I did or which ones are the ones that we've had printed professionally. Like, obviously that's what these are. These are the ones that you guys get when you place orders, but the ones up here, some might be to go here, but some of them might also be my stuff. So this needs to be situated. This pile right here, we need to go through those two. And then we also need to go through this pile right here, which just has, like, I just throw things on here knowing that eventually I'm gonna go through it. The next thing that I want to do is clear off our dining room table, and then I don't know that we're gonna decorate today, maybe just a little bit, but I want to go up and I want to pull down all of our fall decor. Like I said, my game plan is not to do all the things today, but just to kind of see what I have. So maybe in the next video, we will tackle all the fall decor. I'm just gonna pull a handful of these out and leave them down here, and the rest I'm gonna box back up and put them in our storage room. Yeah, that's what we'll do with everything that is here, and then the table will be cleared off. I have been walking around looking for the small one of these tiered trays. It's a trio, and I've been looking for the small one. I'm like, what in the world did I do with it? Was sitting right on top of that. Okay, let me show you. This is a core closet. Okay, are you ready? Oh, I cannot wait. So that's all the Christmas stuff, but we do have all of our fall stuff is back there. So here's a bin. There's 2 bins there. All of this is fall. And I believe, so this one would be more of the Halloween stuff. We've got more Halloween stuff down there. And this was just the extra Christmas stuff that I ended up having in our downstairs closet. And I moved it up here just because I wanted it to be out of the downstairs closet. So we'll have to move all that out, which I'm not about to do all this right now. To be honest, I'm not about to do all that. But I think in the next video, we'll do a little bit of fall decorating and bring some of these bins down. Oh, I cannot wait. I'm so excited. All right, the tiered trays are down and they are ready to be decorated. So that means that very soon we are going to pull down all of that fall decor and really get started on the decorating season for me, because all the things. So all I need to do now for the rest of the night is just get a little bit of work done. You guys saw a sneak peek of the fall line that's coming out. I am now working on deco cards, and those are just the pretty little things, the pretty fillers to put in on the side, to clip on. I'll share all of that stuff when we are finished. Right now it's more of the creativity side of things and really just trying to nail down the vision that I have for what the fall drop is going to look like. But I'm very excited about it. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today, and I'm hoping that these types of vlogs with a little bit of everything, it's gonna be a little bit of life stuff, a little bit of my business behind the scenes, running my planner shop. These are all things that I do throughout my day. We're gonna be doing some shopping soon. I feel like when we start thinking about fall decor, like this is when I truly come alive and all the decorating things. But on the other hand, I also am running a business and trying to keep everything going. So these vlogs are kind of gonna be a little bit of all of that, a little bit of everything. So if you love home decor stuff, if you love shopping, because we do have a Magnolia trip coming up soon. I've got to get some candles, and then it's just fun to go and see what they've got, because Magnolia Market is one of my favorite places for sure. Even just being there feels really good. And then on the other hand, I'm sharing a part of the behind the scenes of my small business and that journey, because over these last 2 years, it truly has been amazing, and I feel like I'm finally getting into a flow and a rhythm of how my business is gonna run from here on out, and I have much more of a clear vision of what I want Live Happy Label to look like. So lots of fun things coming up for sure. So if all of that is something that you think you might be interested in, then don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Please, if you enjoyed this video, especially if you've stayed till the end, thank you for that. Give it a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye.